All right, so for part A, we want to look at the probability of red as 1/3. So we wanted to design a spinner for that, and this is the spinner that Syra made.
We made it out of 3 because we knew that 1/3, we took it as a fraction. So we knew that it had to be like 3 pieces in total.
Okay.
So then we colored one because of the 1/3. And then later on, we figured out the ratio was 1 to 2 because like one piece is colored and the other 2 aren't.
Okay.
And then we figured out that the percentage was 33%.
How did you figure that out?
We divided the numerator by the denominator to get a decimal.
Okay.
And since we knew that the decimal would get us since we knew that the decimal, then we multiplied the decimal by 100. And then we got the percent, and that helped us get the fraction because we knew that percentage is out of 100.
Okay, awesome. Good job. So the second question that we wanted to address was to create a spinner that would show the probability of red as 0.5. Can anybody show us that spinner and other ways that you could express the probability?
So what we did was that we made it into 2 equal parts. So which was 50%, 50%. So what we did was that we colored 50% of one part, so which was 0.5. And another way you could represent this is 0.5 equals to 50%, 5 over 10, 50 over 100, and the ratio is 1 to 1.
Okay, and for the last one, we wanted to look at a spinner where the probability of landing on red would be 75%.
What we did was, since we know that 5 plus 20 was 100, we drew 20 slices and we colored 15 of them red.
Okay.
So the 75%, the rest of the 25 would be blue.
Okay, and what other ways could you express the probability for landing on red?
We did 0.75 and 15 to 5 as a ratio.
15 to 5, okay. And the percent was 75? Alrighty. So if we were looking at a spinner that had a probability of landing on red of 75%, would we say that it was likely or unlikely to land on red? What do we think about that? These are the terms that we use when we're talking about probability. Taha? Right, so it would be quite likely that we would land on red if the probability was 75%. What if the probability was 1/3? What do we think about that? Ali?
It's unlikely because there's not much red on, so it's more likely to land on white.
Right, exactly. I like what you said there. So it would be unlikely that we would land on red, and it would be more likely that we would land on a color other than red.